Welcome back. Fuck, sorry. Welcome back. We are back out at that reno extension. There's the. I ended up not cladding it myself. I got one of my mates still runs a crew. Shut up, dog. I currently don't. I'm just working by myself and quite enjoying it, but on bigger stuff like that'd take me like a week, and it took them like 2 days. So one of the other parts of this job was this slab. So formed up all these. This slab was a nightmare. I dug it all. That machine got stuck there. It's not stuck anymore. This side was quite tall. Formwork, the brick rebate didn't quite work out how I wanted it to. It's not exactly square by any means, but the rest of it worked out okay. So I'll end up patching that with cement, but today we're going to throw up this frame. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. It's just fucking one wall. That one's going to have a little bit of a wall in it, but not much. Another wall there. Another wall there. It's about as straightforward as framing gets. It does have a so it's gable end, and it's going to have a hand pitched roof on it, which hopefully we'll get up to today. Would be good, but we'll see how we go. Like, I still got to strip some forms and that, so there's a little bit of fucking around to do. We'll get into it and get started. that's the start of the forms being stripped. Fucking lost my pencil behind me. I pretty much just bashed them out with the machine. This one I'll get when the machine's up around here, but that's somewhat fucking stuck again now, so I'm just gonna leave that there for a day or two and see if it dries out. I shouldn't need it immediately. I've been to Bowen this morning and picked up 6 metre plates, so we'll grab those off the truck, bring them up, start marking them out, bring the drop saw bench around the stud and timbers up there. Cut some plates, mark some studs, just get moving on it. Be a good day. So we're just moving on to marking out. If you're doing a regular house frame, I do have surveyor's lines here, but I'm pretty comfortable just working off the slab now. I know from forming this up that I've allowed all of my rebates down here, and that my frame should just sit 90mm there. I didn't check this for square, come to think of it. When I formed it up, all I did was work off the surveyor's line, so we've put a lot of faith in him to not fuck us, to be honest. I think we should be pretty good though. I'm just going to cheat and set the layout station up on this. If you're doing it with 2 people, very easy to do by yourself. To mark out a slab like this, all you're doing is 3, 4, 5ing. I'd do that side on an arc, but with this side it's just not needed. So, because I'm doing it by myself, fucking lost my train of thought bad there. Having such a spastic day. Because I'm doing it by myself, I don't really have that option. So, how's that gonna work? It'll just be a brick lintel. Okay, cool. Sorry, I was trying to. I got this stepping in the slab here. This is where the roller door is. So you've got bricks come up to here, and I was reminding myself what happens above it. So wall frame comes here, and then bricks there, cavity. This is a pretty standard cavity, so you've got 240 overall, including the wall. You've got 100mm of brick, 110mm of brick, 45mm cavity, something like that, and then 90mm wall. Something like that. Brick and cavity is 150 and 240. So yeah, we'll set the layout station up in that corner. We'll use that as our set point, and it'll shoot me square out there. That's as easy as a flick out can be done. So you just line up that little red dot and that crosshair. Grab a receiver. I always change it. I imagine it doesn't. You know, like rotary lasers, you go from like fine line to tight. I always change it just before I hit the fucking squaring button. I'm sure it is fine. It's like a little superstition that I have. Ugh. Part 2 is to just run parallel. Actually, moment of truth, we didn't check that. So I've just bashed that edge, but that doesn't matter. So a little bit out. Yeah. Perfectly fine, but we were a little bit out. Unless it's the layout station, but I seriously doubt it. I'm wondering whether we'll work it off the plan. Now I've got me, because so the other option is completely rely on the slab and just come 90 million up that side and do the same thing again. But we'll check it off plan and give ourselves a measurement there, because there's every chance. This is like where I used to fuck things up. It makes perfect sense that you can measure off that. So what I'm saying measure off that is just do what we've just done and come 90 million. But you introduce like a second point. So out of interest of not fucking things up, the fewer points you measure off, the better. That's why we do running measurements and shit like that. You're only measuring off 1 point. For sake of consistency, it's better to measure off this one corner back down there based off the measurements on the plan. Despite the slab being based off the plan as well, you're far less likely to fuck it up if you just come back to this point and measure off there again. Then if something is a little bit out, you know where everything is and you can tweak it to suit. Side note, but if you're an aspiring carpenter, it's probably helpful. So I'll just quickly pull up the plans and we'll have a look. So 5,520 this way and then 5,5 that way. We'll just write that under the wall, because not only is looking at your phone slower, it's also an opportunity to distract yourself. I don't need that today. I just need to focus and get this job done. Quick side note, I fill my chalk line with what's called oxide. Oxide is an active ingredient that will eat through shit, so you can't put it on plaster and painted walls and stuff like that. I'll get away with it here. So in theory you shouldn't use it on exposed parts of the slab. I will get away with it there because of how weak my oxide line is at the minute. If you just fully loaded it up, I wouldn't suggest doing that. Put your foot each side of where you want your line and flick it. I want the line there because this is a gable end roof and I want to be able to sit a laser in the middle and level up. That's why I've done that, because I can level up the back of the wall then. But with that, we're good to plate. So plating, I'm pretty sure you've seen me do before. It is simple. Start stacking them out. Come back through, nail off one of the ends just by hand, leave your nail proud, and then cut the other end for length. Plates is pretty simple. Didn't do that one. Cut one of them in between, so it'll just be 5 5. You idiot. Fucking dickhead. Should have around that one. So my fuck up there was how I did those walls. I've cut that one in between, but then this plate isn't long enough. I'd have to put a joint in that. Versus if I run those ones out long past, and this plate's long enough and no joint. Shouldn't matter. I'll just have to adjust. I'll have to use these as plates now. And just, we'll work it out, it's fine. Yeah. Anyway. 5933. Now it's the opposite with that, and it's not going to be a gable frame. It's going to be, I'll do soldier studs on top of it. Reason for not gable framing that is just easier. Well, easier, and the studs are bought and allowed for it long enough to go up there. So we're just going to do it that way. So, fortunately for me, these walls are easy to mark out as well. They are just 450s on centers. That's it. Fucking idiot. I can spin myself out doing this for no reason. Beautiful. That's those 2 plates marked. We might just frame and stand those, I reckon. Should be a bit easier. So I'll bring the drop saw still around the side. I'll bring that around and set it up here. Studs are just over there. Need like 25 studs or something like that. So nice doing this part of this job. The video's up now framing that, and it was just fucking super tight. There's braces and just shit everywhere. It's just a small extension and that's how they are, but coming from doing like volume build stuff where you've got like a living dining area to just knock walls up and not trip over things all the time. Bit of a rude surprise. Coming back to this now, just framing this garage is nice.
Oh, I don't wanna be sober when I'm thinking about someone else holding her. Might end up in jail, hell I might even cry. My throat sure as hell can't be dry. I might be lonely, might be sad, I'll be heartbroken without a shoulder, but I won't be sober. Well, I ain't gonna try to win her back, that's a waste of time. She's got a new man now, he's shooting up company line. We both know he can love her as well as I could, even if he tried. But I ain't gonna try to win her back, that's a waste of time. I'm thinking about someone else holding her. Might end up in jail, hell I might even cry, but my throat sure as hell can't be dry. I might be lonely, might be sad, I'll be heartbroken without a shoulder, but I won't be sober. Sober, but I'm thinking about someone else holding her. Might end up in jail, hell I might even cry, but my throat sure as hell can't be dry. I might be lonely, might be sad, I'll be heartbroken without a shoulder, but I won't be sober. I won't be sober. Del Cold Danny couldn't deal with the dealer that he met out at the Rivers Casino. He got caught counting cards and the spades broke his heart. Then the Port Breeze boys broke his